I just said, OK, just so that they know that we're here today in the grand final. When they bounce the ball, grab your player in a headlock and just hold them. I said, no, they can't penalise all of us.
Right at centre half forward to start it off. This has been an electrifying start to the NTFA Grand Final. It's only in the opening seconds and everybody's in the brawl there, right at centre half forward.
The rivalry was, pretty solid.
They were the Swampies, we were the Spud Diggers.
You could not be behind at Scottsdale from about the 17-minute mark of the last quarter, because as soon as Scottsdale got in front, it seemed to be that the siren went.
The shoulder there of Daniel, picked up by the dangerous little Gordon Cup as a snapshot at goal, and he put it through.
We got beat at Scottsdale in Peter's era, and we trained after the game.
I said, don't you go in, we're going to do a training session.
But all the Scottsdale supporters stayed there and they threw things at us.
While I ran past the players saying, I want you to listen to this, listen to everything that's being said.
We were so embarrassed. I think we won quite easy the next week.
It was most popular I'd ever been at Scottsdale doing that because they could throw so much crap at us.
They're just like us, and you have a good talk to them, and they're good blokes. But before that, yeah, she's on the ground, she's on. And we hated to lose, and so did they.
Brooks going further forward to the centre half forward position. No one's at home for Scottsdale. It's Peter Daniel there. Can't quite take it. Comes down to Alex Downs. Here's his shot running for goal. Bounces through.
Because it was so competitive, I think that's where it basically started in 73.
I actually broke Richard's jaw in the game.
His name was Rodney Hill.
Dickie come along and I'd say, don't get too close, Dickie, because you're a bit timid, really, I would think.
I'd kicked a few goals, and I'd kick another one, you're off. Well, of course, I ended up going off before he did because he wasn't happy with that.
What did Dickie say to you when you broke his jaw?
Well, he couldn't talk.
I had my jaw in my hand.
And there's a fight on down here at centre half forward as the ball is now going right down to the centre half forward position. The umpire is following it down there, and the other central umpire is trying to split these players up down on the half forward line. The ball goes over onto the centre wing.
I always felt a bit jealous about Scottsdale because they were separated from us and just had the whole community behind it.
Scottsdale, the country club, little club, and we're against everyone else. We wanted to prove ourselves all the time.
I was delivering some workshops in the Scottsdale area. I went into the bar and noticed my face was shoved into the bullseye to encourage the locals to make sure that they got a good score in the dartboard.
Both teams that had been in the pub after a game, especially if it had been a close game, we would have taken one hothead and we had a few and they had a few, and all hell would have broken loose.
Police used to escort the umpires off with the crowds into the umpires.
If there was something tough going on, it'd be really good to be close to the umpire so they could at least see what was happening to you.
There was a guy called Bluey Thomas. All he wanted to do was kill me. And so I think I had about 3 or 4 kicks for the day.
All the supporters are loyal and they don't see anything other than red and black. Always right, everyone else is wrong. And the Scottsdale supporters are very similar.
If you dare get too close to the fence, you know, if you're wearing an umbrella around the back of the head or whatever the case would be, you know.
North are now 8-6-54. North 8-6-54. Scottsdale 6-7-43.
Always cold showers for some reason. They used to get warm showers at York Park, but every time we went to Scottsdale, we had cold showers.
Richard Spencer onto the right boot. It's curling around beautifully. It's a great goal.
Coniston moves in, lines them up. There's no worries about that one.
In the meantime, play's going on. Mick Taylor has marked and will have a first shot at goal. And he has just scraped it in for a goal.
A bloke called Tad Joniak, and he ran out and used to do a somersault at the back all the time. And one of our ruckmen said, if he does a somersault today, he said, I'm going to take that headband off and throw it into the crowd.
He usually got a receipt, as we used to call it.
There's Daniel's kick going down onto the half-forward line. Oh, what a furious mark by Chris Woods. He flew, there's a fight on there now. Oh, that is unneeded. And tempers are really getting frayed here as everyone seems to be coming
I
in.
have personally the huge respect for Scottsdale. I don't know whether it's reciprocated.
Well, if I didn't play with Scottsdale, the only team I'd like to play with was North.
So I think there's that deep-seated respect there that they were doing the best for their side under the rules of the day, and so were we. But I don't regret one bit of it. I'm sure they don't either.